සැත්කම් සඳහා ස්ථාවර අවමගාස්තු දැන් නවලෝකෙන් අමතන්න 0.771
Attorney at law Hejaaz Hizbullah was taken into CID custody on the 14th of April last year on charges of having close ties with the terrorists who perpetrated the Easter Sunday attack, as well as for conducting extremist lectures at a madrasa in Puntland. The detention order against him was extended by the court on several occasions under the Prevention of Terrorism Act, and the CID went on to conduct a lengthy investigation into his activities for almost 10 months. After going through the CID's findings, the Attorney General yesterday informed the IGP in writing to name Hizbullah as a suspect and produce him before courts in line with the provisions of the Criminal Procedure Code. The Attorney General further instructed the IGP to file charges against Hizbullah under Section 21H of the Prevention of Terrorism Act and Section 31 of the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights Act. In addition, on the instructions of the Attorney General, the CID arrested the principal of the madrasa in question in Mundalama Puntland last night, at which Hejaaz Hizbullah is alleged to have conducted extremist teachings. The madrasa principal has been identified as Mohamed Shakeel. The duo were produced before the Fort Magistrates Court this afternoon, and the case was heard by Magistrate Priyanta Liyanage. Deputy Solicitor General Dileep Piris told the court that the suspect Hejaaz Hizbullah was involved in extremist teaching at the Al-Suhariya Madrasa in Puntland. He added that the organization Save the Pearl, of which Hizbullah was the chairman, had provided full sponsorship to the madrasa and had taught 56 children there. It was also revealed that 26 of these children were put in a separate classroom and had been given special residential training from 2019 until the date of the Easter attacks. The Deputy Solicitor General also disclosed that one of the students had provided evidence to the CID that the suspect had showed them a video clip of a war between Israel and Palestine, teaching them that Christians have taken over control of the mosques in Israel and therefore their only way to fight back was to attack Christians in Sri Lanka. Deputy Solicitor General Piris told the court that the perpetrators of the Easter Sunday attack and their families were involved in training these 26 children at the madrasa. He went on to say that Naufar Maulavi, who is known to be the theoretician of the Easter attack terror group, and the attack ringleader Zahran Hashim had conducted lectures at the madrasa in 2018 and in 2019. He added that during CID investigations, a child who participated in the lectures had divulged that Zahran Hashim had questioned whether they have the courage to fight to save their faith. The court was also told that Zahran Hashim's brother Rilwan Hashim too had visited the madrasa on several occasions and had given the students training on how to defuse a bomb and dismantle a firearm, and had also told them that Christians should be killed. The Deputy Solicitor General further revealed that Mohammad Azam Mohammad Mubarak, the Kingsbury Hotel bomber, had conducted military training at the madrasa in February 2019. Presenting all these submissions, the Deputy Solicitor General questioned the veracity of claims that Hejaaz Hizbullah was unaware of these activities, despite being the head of the organization that sponsored the madrasa. Furthermore, the Deputy Solicitor General, who stated that Hejaaz Hizbullah would be produced before the court under the Prevention of Terrorism Act and the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, pointed out that the magistrate has no jurisdiction to grant him bail if applied for. In response, Hejaaz Hizbullah's attorney stated that the magistrate has no jurisdiction to remand the suspect as he is already detained under the PTA. He added that Hizbullah's detention order must therefore be terminated if he is to be remanded. Meanwhile, the appeals court heard the writ petition filed by Archbishop of Colombo, His Eminence Malcolm Cardinal Ranjith, seeking an order for authorities to conduct a formal investigation into the alleged importation of 6,000 swords during the Easter Sunday attacks. IGP CD Vikramaratne, Defence Secretary Kamal Gunaratne, Chief of the National Intelligence Service Major General Ruwan Kulatunga, Chief of the State Intelligence Service Suresh Saleh, the Director of the Criminal Investigation Department, as well as the Director General of Customs have been named as respondents. Appearing on behalf of the Cardinal President's Counsel, Sanjeeva Jayawardena stated before court that investigations into the aftermath of the Easter attack had revealed that around 6,000 swords had been imported into the country just before the attack. The President's Counsel further stated that only 600 swords have now been found, which were imported by an individual named Mohamed Sattar at the behest of the cinnamon grand bomber Mohammad Ibrahim Insaf Ahmad. He went on to say that out of these 6,000 swords believed to have been imported, information regarding 5,400 swords is unknown, and added that the circulation of such a large amount of swords in the country poses a threat to national security. Considering the facts, the two-member bench of the appeals court issued notice to the respondents to make submissions on the progress of the investigations when the court sits next. The petition is due to be summoned next on the 5th of March.
Lever Ayush Karabu Neti Dantalepaya Shaktimat Datti Palakata